Genuine question. If I asked you what is an exploit, I'm curious to know how you would respond. Would you respond with option A, that it's abusing anything in the game, bug related or not, that simply was not intended by the developers for you to use it that way? Or would you say that it's specifically bug related and abusing a bug that allows you to get either a competitive advantage or whatever it may be, rewards, whatever the case may be? Because Respawn just confirmed that players are not going to get banned for something, and a lot of people have an opinion on it because they felt like this was an exploit that really should have been punished. Very well-known pro players and coaches obviously had to chime in, and they were not happy on the matter, but I saw a lot of casual players responding to this and they actually disagreed. So interested to see what you guys have to say in today's video. Of course, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends news related. And today, let's go ahead and dive right into it. First thing I wanted to make mention of, a little bit of a side note. Yes, it does seem to be confirmed that this rumble mode for Apex solos that was supposed to come sadly has been scrapped and is basically for this new LTM idea that we mentioned not long ago. Basically, it's going to be battle royale in game. There should be 4 teams. We talked about this a couple of videos ago, but it does now seem confirmed that this is the rumble mode, and it wasn't just speculation any longer, and we're not going to be getting that rumble mode anymore because rumble was split into 2 separate features according to Pornhub, and one will be this new LTM mode I just showed you, and then another one would also be the brand new doppelganger event LTM that's coming pretty soon with all the copycat kits. Also wanted to mention the big news in today's video that had a lot of people going insane. Shuby2b, a pro player for E8, posted on his Twitter earlier today. Obviously, if you don't know, Shuby's not only a pro player but also the #1 Apex Predator right now. Well, he posted over on his Twitter earlier that you have a guy currently #3 Apex Predator, right? A very big rank. If you saw this guy, you would think he's clinically insane. He is absolutely unbelievably good at the game. However, that's not the case at all. Turns out he's actually been abusing this, I guess it's not even called an exploit anymore according to Respawn, but abusing this feature in the game, I guess, where you could just go out of zone, don't fight anyone, use heat shields, and basically avoid fighting at all costs. You craft medkit upon medkit upon medkit upon medkit, and you just simply don't fight at all, and you keep getting 70, 150, I think like an average of 100 points per game. Well, not only did this pro player Shuby call him out for it and basically even tag Apex that they needed to do something about this guy, PvP, the coach over at Furia, actually tagged one of the Respawn security team members, Hideouts, and said that this would be a great time to ban this fool so that you can make a statement that exploiting is not allowed in Apex Legends. Believe it or not, I felt like this was kind of like a mutual agreement. Like, this is kind of an exploit, right? You're abusing something that Respawn did not intend. They intended for you to fight in the game. They intended for you to stop, going out into the zone and crafting medkits and avoiding fights. They even actually nerfed your LP last season for trying to rat in the game. It's very obvious they didn't want you doing this. And even though that's what I thought an exploit was, doesn't seem like that's really what an exploit is. Hideouts responded and said, what is actually the exploit here? I just see a game mechanic being used in a very less fun way that definitely feels bad, but I can't ban him for something like that because technically it's not an exploit. PvP responded and said, wait, are you serious? People healing through 6 zones is not an exploit to the intention of how rank should be played? Like I told you at the beginning of the video, it wasn't just this whole pro player mindset. It was also casual players responding to this, saying, well, they're just surviving and using only in-game mechanics such as heat shields and heals. Everyone always finds a way to cheese, but this really isn't an exploit. Even another guy saying the mechanism obviously needs to be fixed, sure, but this is not an exploit. It's more of a grief or sabotage of not playing the game properly and zero teamwork. It was very interesting to see the definitions of pro players and the definition of casual players and even the security development team like Hideouts on what an exploit really is. And I'm interested to see if you guys agree that what they are doing is an exploit and they deserve to be banned, or is it just all Respawn's fault for allowing this to happen to begin with and no ban needs to take place? This is a great segue, by the way, because I guess in that logic we should be able to ban Respawn for their usage of public matches because it was intended to not be this freaking sweaty and this freaking outrageous because we have ranked mode for that as well, obviously. Now, I understand that you can't just simply crush bots all day in skill-based matchmaking pubs. Obviously, you can't make me just play against silvers. I get it. But this is no joke. I feel like my ranked games are twice as hard as my public match games, and this is the consensus along all Apex Legends fan base members, it seems like, because once again, the conversation continues over on Reddit with another user by the name of Synth Junkie saying, what is the point of pubs when matchmaking is strong AF? Once again, I don't want to play ranked, he says. Now I don't even want to play Apex because of how bad pubs is. Engagement matchmaking only works if the user is really dumb and doesn't know any better. When everyone knows how the matchmaking works, then it does the opposite effect. Has your dumb analytics team not thought of that yet? #1 reason why I haven't spent a cent on this game, and it will repeat to others as well. Crazy harsh words, but I know a lot of you guys out there director also agree. Now, there are some fans out there that obviously take it way too much to the extreme and start to really hate on developers that have nothing to do with skill-based matchmaking at all. And I know this is not like a great example. I'm just going to show you how crazy it is that these people that play this game are very confident in even confronting the developers in person about how bad SBMM is. So the animation director over at Respawn, Moy, you guys know Moy. We talk about Moy. We love Moy. Moy's great, right? Great guy overall. He says that the guys that came over to deliver his couch for the game room saw the frames on his wall. They talked about what he does at Respawn, and they proceeded to roast me in person for how bad the matchmaking is. I literally just got paid to get roasted in my own house. I mean, people feel very passionate about how bad SBMM is. Interested to see your take on all the topics down in the comment section below. Of course, like the video. If you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news, you can also subscribe to the channel. You can click on this video here to watch our editor Novel's content, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves, and until the next time, we'll see you later, Gators.